the ultimate way of telling a film story would have more to do with TV commercials than it does to the way they are presently told, that the economy of statement and the kind of visual poetry, which actually, you know, if, as I say, if you forget what they're doing, you know, selling beer or something, it's really visual poetry that if you could ever actually tell a story with anything like that kind of approach, first of all, you could handle vastly more complex and subtle material. Film stories are still really rooted in theater. You know, you really are basically talking about scene, but you're frequently stuck with doing things which you feel could be done much more, as I say, more poetically. The story has to be written for it, and I'm not quite sure who would do it.
I must say I still would like to make a movie which is structured more the way silent movies were structured. Movies always think of scenes in terms of theatrical scenes, you know? Whereas in the silent movies, you could make a little simple statement. I would certainly like to make a movie which told a story differently than a series of scenes which in most movies could be told on the stage. There's very few movies that could not have been told in a theater. It isn't so much saying something, it's the way you think of conveying information. And I think that there's probably a much more cinematic way to do it, and it has much more to do with silent movies.
But people accepted it in 2001.
Even that, though, was seen. I have a feeling that you could have a story that had much greater narrative scope. Certain things would merely be illustrated and other things would be dramatized. I mean, in most films, everything is dramatized. Nothing is just lightly illustrated and saves itself to decide which things need dramatic weight and which things could just be visually illustrated and just stated simply. I mean, only the silent films have done that. And TV commercials. 30 seconds, a point is made.
Is there ever going to be a way to combine the structure of the silent movie with the quick presentation of an ideal of the TV commercial? Maybe a poet has to do it, because I don't know. A novelist will never do it. A playwright will never do it. And if you're not a writer, you probably never do it. So somewhere, somebody has to be able to take the wonderful economical, structural possibilities of a silent movie with the tremendous power that a good TV commercial can generate on a topic in 30 seconds. I still think this would be the most exciting thing that happened since whoever it was cut the two films together and realized you could have editing. Just tell the story in a different way. It will come when someone finally liberates the narrative structure.